Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we finally went on our first foraging trip of the season. We foraged some new friends and some dandelions. And today we are going to be making our first attempt at dandelion bread. Basically, I'm just going to be adding it to my regular honey half wheat recipe that we just finished a loaf of, and I'll be able to see how it differs in taste and texture and whatnot to my regular bread. Our dandelions, we didn't get them trimmed fast enough, so they all closed up on us.
You can see this like green part right here. We're just cutting right above it so that it'll come off easy. This is what we got from what we picked. A little less than 2 cups, so we kind of spread them out.
I'm going to start off with 350 grams of water, and I'm going to add 80 grams of local honey. Then I'm going to mix in 10 grams of instant yeast, 250 grams of fresh ground red wheat, 250 grams of unbleached bread flour, and I've got a cup of dandelion petals. Where's my mixer? Oh.
It's right there. That's your mixer. It's right there.
What?
Oh, sorry. This one's the mixer.
What?
He doesn't get it. This is what you use to mix the bread. It's your hand.
Okay. I'm just gonna stir all that in. Okay, my yeast is proved. Now, I'm gonna add that in.
And what did your yeast prove to you?
You're ruining my video.
I'm improving it.
Okay.
Improving it?
Okay. Now I've got 40 grams of olive oil.
Do you want the rest of your grams?
Sure.
Okay.
Kind of an interesting look.
Looks earthy and healthy.
Next, I'm gonna knead it.
What do you need it to do?
Oh, it's not like holding together like normal bread dough.
Oh, so you need it to do it better?
It's interesting. It's got like a really different texture. Might take a while of kneading to get this to develop. I added some extra water for the dandelion petals, like 50 grams, and I think it was more than I needed. So the dough is a little wetter than I wanted it to be, so I'm gonna work some flour into it. I normally do 300 grams of water and not 350. But one thing I am noticing is that it's taking a little longer for the gluten to develop. I've been kneading for at least like 10 minutes. Done kneading the dough. I'm just gonna toss it in my bowl. And I'm gonna let this rise for probably an hour, however long it takes to double in size. My dough is fermented. I'm gonna punch that down. Next, I'm just gonna roll it. Get some nice surface tension on there. Just gonna throw that into a grease pan, and I'm gonna let it double in size. All right, our bread is risen. I'm just gonna take that. I've got the oven preheated to 350, and now I'm gonna just throw this in for 30 minutes. All right, our bread is done. Let's see what it looks like. Aha! That's what I thought. It looks like a loaf of bread. All right, let's see what it tastes like. It's got a really slightly different flavor with a different texture. The crumb's got a different texture. It's not like as uniform as it normally is. If you served it to me blindfolded, I wouldn't be able to be like, oh, this is dandelion bread.
I like it. I actually like the... Dan said he didn't really care for the texture of it, but I think it gives it some extra pizzazz. And I'd do this again. I think it's really good. And it doesn't really affect the flavor too much. It still tastes like regular bread to me. I mean, if it's better for you, then I'd say it's worth it. It's good. It's yummy. You should try it. You know, the other thing is, I don't really like to eat my bread plain. I usually put butter on it, but this tastes pretty good by itself. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Evia, is the bread yummy?
Yummy.
Yummy.
Okay.
Holy, that's too big a bite. Just take a normal size bite. No, you won't be able to swallow it. Does that mean it's good? Yeah. Okay.